Hey guys, welcome back to Shaving with Rich. I am so pumped for this shave today. I'm so excited. And at the same time, I'm super busy. I am representing Stirling soaps today. I've got my Stirling shirt on. Oh yeah. Margaritas in the Arctic. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's an awesome shirt, and it's an awesome scent, Margaritas in the Arctic. By the way, they still have these available at stirlingsoap.com. And Rod's an awesome guy. He's got two shirts that I know of. This is my favorite one, and I just felt like rocking the shirt today. I had an idea. I am actually going to be reviewing this Parker variant razor, which is newly released. It's still what you'd consider new on the market, in my opinion. It's a beautiful razor. Beautiful. And if you guys didn't see my other video, my top 7 razors, this razor right here, it made it. It made the cut. It's that good. For the money. It's just fantastic. I love it. Anyways, adjustable razor, and it's a 2-piece. You guys know how much I love the Merkur Future, right? Well, this is similar. Maybe that's why I like it so much. One of the benefits for those that with the Merkur Future, where they feel like it's just a little bit too slick, this actually has fantastic knurling. Fantastic. You can just shave. You could drop this in the sink, rinse off, you know, the residual that you have, the lather or whatnot. Pull it right out, no problem. You want to shave in the shower? If you're a shower shaver, no problem. As far as I'm concerned, this is awesome. Good weight to the razor. For any of you guys that like weighty razors, I happen to like weighty razors for the most part. And I also like really light razors, the Bakelite from Phoenix Artisan Accoutrements. And you're like, how does that happen? Well, you guys will just have to check out that razor on the other video if you want to see why I'm a fan of that. But the long and short is they figured out how to compensate for the really light weight, make it super efficient, and it's an awesome razor too. But for the most part, I'm a huge guy for heavier razors. This has good weight. Anyways, I'm going to cut straight to the chase. I'm going to be shaving today with this on its most aggressive setting. Now look at the gap on that. If you look at the gap, this is insane. And I'm doing that because I want to shave with this thing on all the settings. Now, I had an idea when I decided, you know what, I feel like wearing my Stirling shirt today. I'm going to shave with my Stirling soap. And here's the thing. It is brutally cold outside, and I hate the cold. I am not a fan of the cold at all. So the cold is just miserable to me. So you know what I do? When I don't like the cold, I just break out Margaritas in the Arctic and say, bring it on. I could take this. In fact, I'll raise you. I'm going to do Margaritas in the Arctic. And, hold on. Boom. We get some aftershave here. And I actually even added a little bit extra menthol just to get super crazy. That's how you take on, you know, things you don't like. You just call them and raise them. Yeah. And then I also decided, you know what would be super awesome? I've never done this before, and I'm excited for it. Boom. I am going to mix Orange Chill, which is also mentholated, with Margaritas in the Arctic. Now think about that. That's like Margaritas in the Arctic on steroids with a twist. Oh. I'm gonna still have fun. The way that I have fun is I love to just play with my lathers and get them like really crazy, especially Stirling. And this is how you really bring your A game if you want to take care of yourself and just like enjoy yourself. Because like, you know, work sucks or whatever. You're like, this is my time. Boom. You just like you're like, I don't know. It's awesome. You'll know when you experience it. Alright guys. Boom. Look at that. It's Margaritas in the Arctic. Boom. I've already got plenty of my liquid, my water in that, so I won't need to add anything. And now it's time to break out the orange chill. We're gonna get that going right now. I should have bloomed these soaps just to make it a little bit quicker, but to be honest, this thing is 9 ounces the handle. Watch my review video if you want to know more about it. It's a love story. Yep, it is. I mean, look at that. This is gonna just make easy work of any soap that you have, bloomed or not, doesn't matter. I'm gonna add a little bit of water in here though. I've also got a lather video on how to make an awesome lather. And when you see that, you'll be like, dude, that's 30 minutes? And I'm like, yeah, it's only 30 minutes to learn how to make the greatest lathers of your life for the rest of your life. It's my second most watched video that I've made to date. And you'll understand once you watch it. But most importantly, you'll understand after you get your first amazing lather from it. You'll be like, thank you, Rich. You just upped my shave game for the rest of my life. I'll be like, you're welcome. You know, it's what I do. So if you have a busy life, if you have a hectic life, if you have anything like that, this is awesome. Learn all about DE shaving and make it your hobby. Because chances are, if you're that hectic, you're just not doing enough for yourself. So here we go. This is what we got here. We're gonna mix this up. This is insanely good lather. It's so slick, my wedding ring is like just fell off. I better rinse this and set it aside. Better believe that's slick. Alright. Let's do this. Time to have some fun, guys. Alright guys, let's not forget what this show is all about. This is the Variant by Parker. I'm gonna put this blade in right here. Just so you know, like I said, it's a 2-piece. Real quick. I'm just gonna twist that, pull this off. It's a 2-piece. The blade's gonna sit right there. Be careful whenever you're handling a blade. You have just as high of a chance to cut yourself when you're handling the blade than when you're actually shaving. One of the biggest mistakes people make is they're careful when they are aware that they're shaving, but when they're setting up the razor for the shave, they just space it. Next thing you know, life's teaching them a big lesson about respecting the steel, as Hunter Green would say it, my friend on YouTube. If you haven't checked out his channel, feel free. Okay, so this is on the most mild setting right now. See, there's not much of a blade gap there, but there's about to be, because I'm gonna turn this thing up all the way. Now, the way that you know this is all the way is when you're turning it, because it's 2-piece. At some point it releases tension on the blade when you're turning it. When you feel that and you can't mistake it, then you want to turn it back until you feel tension on the blade at its fullest point, so you know it's very tight. Don't want to shave with a loose blade. That's shaving 101 right there. You're welcome. Alright, we got it. So this is what we're shaving with now in the gap. So I wouldn't recommend this for your first shave if you've never DE shaved to put something like this on your face. But that being said, don't be afraid of it. Respect it and learn it. It's not as hard as you'd think. And I've got videos and I'll teach you how to do it all, and you can just have the best shaves of your life. Fair enough? Okay. Alright, so here we go. Wet the face. I just got some water in the sink that I use to rinse my razor off throughout the shave, so the water's already there. Here we go, guys. Here we go. Check this lather out. Boom. That's a lot of lather. Let's have some fun. Alright guys, I'm bleeding all over the place. Oh no! Oh, this is horrible. I need to go to the hospital. Nope, sure don't. Here's the thing, when you see blood on these videos, it always looks way worse than it is. Yes, it is bleeding. And, but you know what? Let me show you how you fix that. So, the way you fix that is with an alum block. And you'll see just how small this really is. So you can't even see, right? A tiny little dot. Take some alum to it and it's going to stop bleeding in a hurry. Seals up those pores. And you guys just got taught a trick of the trade by shaving with Rich. You're welcome. Alum's actually a good thing to apply to your face after your shaves. I don't always do it, but it's good. It's good to do it. It's going to give you some feedback on, like with razors, you hear me talk about feedback in the razor a lot. Alum allows you to get feedback on the quality of your shave. So I got a very, very close shave today. I'm very happy, very pleased with it. And this was just the tiniest little bump that the blade happened to catch. And it could be, maybe I was being a little bit fast and furious with my shave. No big deal either way. I love this. Alright. That's a lot more than I usually do for alum, but it was fun. So, let's get some aftershave on this. And then I'm going to put some balm. Sometimes aftershave, because there's alcohol in this, aftershave will like start it back up. But again, no big deal. We're using the Margaritas in the Arctic aftershave, which is already mentholated a good amount. But I added my own menthol to this in the summertime, and it's great. Really great. Smells great, feels great, it's awesome. Alright, so for the aftershave balm or post-shave balm, we're going to use Nivea Original. You can just get this at any store, major like store. And as you can see, this thing is very light. But for some reason, sometimes they like to bleed, but they're easily taken care of in that regard. Let's see here. With Nivea, one thing that I like to make sure that I do, though, just so you guys know, just another tip. Nivea, I like to make sure my hands are very, very dry, because it's a little bit thinner, the post-shave balm. And I don't like to have added moisture, like added water, to make it feel like watered down. But there you go. It feels really good on the face. It smells pretty good. And it's a pretty neutral scent. And that's why I'm using it with my Margaritas in the Arctic and Orange Chill. So, just so you guys know, every time that I rinsed my face or whatever, reapplied it, the soap, with these menthol soaps, it gets like stronger and stronger, that sensation. Where's that alum block? The alcohol in it, I think, just kind of stepped it up a notch. But yeah, so I'll just tell you while I'm applying this. Yeah, see? There you go. That's what the alum's going to do, is it disinfects, but it also is good to close the pores. It's awesome. It can also be used to get a little bit more grip on your hands if you're using razors that, for instance, this is the Merkur Future. It's one of my first razors ever. It's my first video that I ever did was a review of the Merkur Future. And if you just get a little bit of, rub some alum on your fingers, boom, there you go. You've got a little bit more grip on this razor. So just because this thing is slick and shiny looking, it still is one of my favorite razors. So, and there's a lot of similarities between these two, so I'm sure you can understand why they both made it. So there you go. This is the Parker variant razor on its most aggressive setting, and I just got a great shave. Great shave. And this has been Shaving with Rich, another episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I'm gonna get to my day right now in a fast and furious way. You guys do the same. We'll see you on the next Shaving with Rich episode. Hey guys, one last thing. If you guys find yourself getting a nick, here's also, in addition to alum, you can use a styptic pencil. You can get these for like $1 or $2, not very much. And just apply it to that little tiny place. And that'll seal it up in a hurry too. I rarely ever use one of these things. It's been months. But I figured, why not? And I'll tell you guys about it too. That's totally like, that's gonna seal that up as well. It's a tiny cut, but it's one that just wants to kind of keep weeping. And that's how I take care of it. If that helps you, great. Can't wait to see you in the next episode. Stay tuned. Seriously, stay tuned for some big things this year. You're going to see some awesome things come about in 2017. It's no joke. But I'll let you guys stay tuned for future episodes throughout the year to kind of catch it all. But I'm excited, and we'll see you.